Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at New York, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, Miami, 3.5 games behind.
I think for the Heat, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
Yeah, this is a team that has some talent, but they're still searching for that consistency night in and night out.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Brunson for 3. Bridges knocks down the long J.
And year after year, Bridges continues to expand his range.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Ali. Buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Brunson. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Towns a screen on Adebayo. Shot's good by Hart.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And each year, Adebayo looks more and more comfortable shooting the ball off the catch. He's become a scoring threat from all over the floor.
Towns with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Anunoby. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's Hero. On the wing, Mitchell. Pulls it. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Now Ware, covered by Towns. Ware in the post. Towns on him. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 7.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Shot's good by Hart.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Throws it up high.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat, came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and Alvarado's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Miami also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Norm Powell. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the inside. Here's Clarkson. The layup off target.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Larson. Wiggins for three. Counted from distance.
Yeah, he's solid from out there. Wiggins just producing year after year in this league.
Here's Bridges. Here's Alvarado. The Knicks keep it alive. And it's Clarkson missing. Miami's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Back to Wiggins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wiggins got his second bucket on the night.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Pass to Larson. Outside Adebayo. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Clarkson. New York again can't hit. For Miami, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Miami moving it around. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
And here's Clarkson to end the run. Knocks it down from distance.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good act. Knicks leading by 23. We've got Jeremy Sohan. Landry Shamet is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
To a 40. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Shamet, no good. Miami has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Jaquez finds Powell. Fontecchio outside. Back to Powell. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Clarkson with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. New York out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the small forward position. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
The three from Mitchell sends it home from three-point land.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Inside, here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Heat trail by 21. Pass to Larson. Hero outside. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Hero, no good. The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And the basket by Shaman. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Mitchell. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Here's Mitchell after New York picked up the three with their last shot. To the paint. To stop the drought. Miami, no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Shaman. Lets the three fly. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the middle. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Now here's McBride. Kicks it out Towns. Back to McBride. Alvarado outside. Towns for 3. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Hero, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Personal foul. First team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Ware. Hero outside. Second chance effort. And he connects with a jumper.
Well, he is always looking for his own shot. Hero rising up and knocking it down.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Clarkson outside. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.